Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and as we last left off, we just healed up at a ferry here in the woods. So it's time to head south. And we have a new enemy type, Megmat. They just hop around after you. Something about the way they jump, the shape of the head, they always kind of made me think of Tweeters from Super Mario Bros. 2. We also have swamp terrain. In both the overworld and the action segments, it'll slow you down as you walk through it. However, during action segments, you can jump through it to kind of mitigate that a bit. We also have Octoroks that can move around a bit now. And time for another really annoying enemy, Bago. They constantly jump up from the water. If they themselves hit you, or if they hit you with one of the rocks they spit, they drain some experience. They at least give you a little bit of experience, but only 3 each, so not a whole lot. But we have a new town to explore. Border town of Saria. Eyes of Ganon are everywhere. Be careful. Basically what this means is, be cautious talking to the random strangers that just keep walking by. Because sometimes that'll happen. I don't really know what controls how quickly they do that. Sometimes, like that, they do it immediately. Other times they won't do so until you've talked to them a lot. I lost my mirror. Well, I guess we have a subquest. I found a mirror under the table. Well, I guess our subquest is over. How convenient! Oh, you found my mirror. Follow me. What her mirror was doing under a table next door, we'll never know. For now, though, onward to the Grandpa basement. Use this magic to restore your life. Yes, we finally have a spell to restore some HP. And it's expensive. Very expensive. It's also not quite a full heal. I forget exactly how much it restores. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 squares. Still, it's definitely good to have it on hand. It's just really expensive. In Midoro Swamp, find a handy glove. Good to know. So we can restore our magic and life here in town as usual. Aw, a sleepy jelly bean. Isn't that cute? Let's keep bothering it. Let me be. Master is in woods, north of river. And a dead end. Seriously, don't walk off the edge, it'll straight up kill you. Only townfolk may cross this river. Well, that lets us out. Yeah, we don't really have anything else we can do here right now. So now, we have a choice to make. Probably the smart thing to do would be to go after the second palace. We can actually do that now. However, there is a more dangerous option. It's risky, but the rewards are pretty good. Let's get dangerous. So first off, we're going to go to the woods over here. Well, first off, we're going to have this happen, apparently. Now we're going to go over here to the very suspicious isolated woods. back across the bridge. Going back across this bridge always feels a bit more annoying to me. The ones jumping in from the left, they don't give you a whole lot of warning. I didn't think that would hit me. It did. It very much did. So, what's north of the river? So blue dealers, they can jump off their threads and hop after you. Thank you for that. There are a bunch of set encounters here in the woods. It's pretty much all just dealing with these guys. And you were a bit of a problem. So yeah, it might be 3 squares. It was enough to fully heal me there after all. Sword beams don't work on everything, but it's nice to have them for the things they do work on. And a brand new cabin! Bagu is my name. Show my note to Riverman, my favorite robot master. So, well, get through this set encounter again. On the subject of set encounters, there is a bit of a bug in the game. Thank you. Apparently, if you hit one of these set encounter tiles at the same point that you run into one of the overworld enemy sprites, the enemy counter can overwrite the set encounter, and then you can just walk by. I've never quite gotten it to work, though. So, I don't know if the timing is just very precise or what. So, back to town with us. We don't really need to stop for anything here in town except maybe restoring our magic. So we will do that. You know Bagu? Then I can help you cross. And with that, we have a bridge. Going in here, there's just another of the guards that'll help you cross the other way if you need to. But with that, it's time to regret life decisions. Welcome to the aptly named Death Mountain. This place is a network of caves that basically forms a natural maze. So, it's easy to get lost here. Definitely know your path through it. There are a lot of the caves that actually end in dead ends, and, well, you don't want that. I do want that, however. There are also some pretty nasty enemies here. Nothing too horrible just yet. Though we do have a blue Goriah here. It took one hit during that. I don't really want the magic up just yet. Thing is, I don't think it's actually going to drop the cost of the life spell. Here is where things get a bit dicey. It's not because of these guys, though they can still be annoying. I don't actually know that I want to use that. I may regret it. But meet Daira. Sword beams don't work on him. He does a lot of damage. He also takes a fair number of hits to take down. Also notable, the range of their axe swing is longer than the range of your stab. So yeah, they're just all kinds of fun. And the return of Bago Bago. Only now they can get stuck in the wall. And that makes them do very strange things. Let's just get out of here. I know what's coming, and it makes me nervous. We have a red Daira. They throw their axes. And they still also do have the axe swing as well. Which they can double up on sometimes. But they are worth a lot of experience. Okay, we should be topped up on life again. Yeah, there we go. So far, we're doing okay. Don't be concerned if the cave suddenly starts going the other way. We are still on the right track. You, sir, are a problem. That could have gone a bit more smoothly. And speaking of problems... Oh, this is bad. Well, we got to the upgrade I wanted. It would have been nice to have more life to enjoy that. For once, I would have rather had magic drop. Essentially, there's no way this ends well. Especially since they're gonna do that. Now, if I could get up to either a magic or a life upgrade, I can at the very least refill those meters. So being able to do either of those things would be good. Ooh, that was almost real bad timing. Still not enough for use of the life spell. Ew. That is what made me nervous about that positioning of enemies. Look, will you just get over here so I can stab you? You troll! Get over here! There, at least you're done. Why aren't you stabbing, Link? Oh, am I happy to see you. And we've made it through the main network of caves. We're not quite done yet, though. Because of course we're not. Been a while since we've seen you. And already I've forgotten the name of them again. Louder, I think? Why are you guys suddenly being a problem for me? This is the episode where a lot of beeping happens. Not quite enough, but these guys should get me to a level up. There we go. Magic up, which means I can use life. Having that attack up, it makes things feel a lot safer. And we have another new enemy type, Miu. And, well, there it goes. There's not really a lot that I can do about those right now because I don't have a particular attack that's kinda needed for dealing with them. Okay, good, I do have enough of that. Back off. Got a little too aggressive there. But all this was for a hammer! So yeah, sometimes you can actually find key items outside of the palaces. Unfortunately, the hammer does not give you a new attack or anything like that. It's simply an overworld exploration tool. You want to be nice and hop in the lava again? Thank you. Thankfully, the Dairas, I don't think they respawn. So, we can just get out of here. And as far as I'm concerned, that is really good news. You guys, however, do respawn. There's something that their Eggman form reminds me of, but I can't really place it. So, with the hammer we can break rocks. And we can fall down a pit. And get a magic container. Which also means we can top up on life again. Lovely. So another new enemy type, Geldorm. The body cannot be hurt, but once it's down you can stab the head. Nice little troll from an off-screen rock there. Be very careful here, because, yeah, you suffer a lot of knockback. Also, some of these pits are wider than they look like. But yes, thankfully the return trip isn't nearly as bad as getting here. This bridge, on the other hand, I believe is a bit annoying, at least later parts of it. The first area isn't so bad. I forget what difference the blue moblins have. I think they can toss their spears? We have bubbles and we have Dairas. What a fun combination. No, just real bubbles, not the enemies known as bubbles. Bubbles! Scrubbing bubbles! Not quite sure how I was supposed to get through that one. Let's go look around in the desert. And find an effigy of ourselves. Yep, that's an extra life. In the classic tradition of finding creepy symbols of yourself to serve as extra lives. I mean, I don't know about you, I'd just be kind of weirded out going through a desert and finding a doll of myself. Just with no explanation of why it's there. So that we can come over here. Another town to explore. The harbor town of Mido. Mido? Not really sure how you're supposed to pronounce that one. But anyway, I think we've been through enough, so yeah, we're gonna explore Mido. Seriously, how are you supposed to pronounce that? Anyway, we'll explore the town next time. So with that, thank you very much for watching, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, thank gods we're done with Death Mountain! But first, a failure montage. Fair warning to those sensitive to flashing lights, but the death animation in Zelda 2 is pretty bad about that. But yeah, Death Mountain is called that for a reason. Right here. This is a Daria. They do a lot of damage. As you can see, yeah, pretty much. But do I dare? I mean, I did use the shield spell anyway. I may as well get my magic's worth out of it. I think the jump spell's actually throwing me off a bit here. You guys being in the way, that's not helping either. Whew, this is risky. Yeah, that wasn't gonna go well. Can I get you to back off? I can get the bat to respawn. I don't really want that, though. I cannot get you to despawn. Well, that's a problem. This is very much a problem. That is exactly not what I wanted to have happen.